How's it going, everybody? So, beginning of summer, I always got to drain the water off the pool cover. So, I got my pool cover all bundled up here. You don't have to do it this way, but this is just how we kind of started to do it. So, I've got all the water that was on the pool cover in there. And as you can see it, it's all in there. But to get that out, because that is pretty heavy, and then you can do this for draining a whole pool. You can do it this way for just draining the water off the tarp. Really, any way you want to siphon any water from any reservoir or anything, you can do it this way. So we got a big old long hose here, as you can see, and I'm going to take the end that doesn't go on the spigot. Just going to stick it down in there pretty far, so I just know it gets all the way down in the water at the very bottom. Just like that. Right, that should stay there, and for it to go up on the deck like this, I'm just gonna put that little brick right there so it doesn't move. Now I've got that end in the tarp. Now I don't have it hooked up to anything yet. I'll do that here shortly, but now I'm gonna run that up to that side of the house. That's the only spigot we got that works right now. So now how this works is I'm gonna hook it up to the spigot, and I'm going to turn it on, and then once it's on, I'm going to let all the air get out of the hose. That's how this works. You see, you get all the air out of the hose. That way, once the water's running, you unhook it from the spigot, and you drag that all the way downhill somewhere, whether it be out in the street or wherever you so desire. See how long this thing is. And that way it'll just drain out, and then it'll keep on draining itself from using gravity and how the air works. Now, just gonna screw that in like so. You don't have to have it super tight or nothing, just hand tight. I'm gonna turn it on, just all the way. Now that's running. Now what it's doing is it's pushing all the air out of the hose, and the water's just running into where I'm going to empty out from. And once that is done emptying the air out, so when you don't see any more bubbles, or just whenever you think it's been long enough, can't really see it, but I'll give it a little bit of time and I'll unhook it. And then so my next step will be to leave that part in there, unhook it from up there, and drag it, keeping it low to the ground and not having it kinked anywhere. I'm going to drag it all the way down here and let her go out in the pond, just so I don't have a muddy mess in my yard. All right, I'd say that's pretty well probably clear of air. So, and it does help if you have a faucet right next to the pool, which we do, but it's just leaking right now, so we have it shut off. Turn that all the way back off. Maybe, here we go, wrong way. Now, just gonna keep it low to the ground here. That way no air will get up in there in the center of the hose. Because this hose right now is filled with water, because it's stopped, doesn't have any pressure pushing it back in the pool. See, I'm just slowly dragging it out this way. There might be other ways of doing it, but this is just the way I do it. Really simple, quick and easy. And now you can already see it starting to come out. And there it goes. Now that's mostly water from the hose right there, but it will begin siphoning the water that's sitting there in the tarp. And say if your pool cover is completely full of water, if you put this in there and let it sit for at most a couple days, it'll all be siphoned out. And what I like to do is, you don't want any short bends in it, so I just kind of have it spread out like that. And yeah, so now it's just siphoning water from what's sitting inside that tarp and just bringing it, like I said, all the way down here so it empty out in the pond. Well, thanks for watching. Give the video a like, I guess is what they say now. So if you do it, I'll give you a high five if I ever see you. Probably won't, but have a good one.